What's up, guys? The CT back again. I wanted to get out a quick review slash recap of SummerSlam the other night. Let's get right into it. Uh, the show, well, I'll start with the pre-show. Rob Van Dam beats Cesaro, which is kind of surprising to me. I didn't actually watch this match because I rarely watch the pre-shows. I was watching the Panthers game. Uh, I, RVD has been really jobbing to everyone, which is absolutely insane to me. But Cesaro is a guy who should be heading up in the right direction, not the direction that RVD has been moving. If he loses to RVD, that's a bad sign right now. It means it may be a while before Cesaro gets a push, but I heard he had a nice, Robert Dan had a nice, was it Rolling Thunder on the outside the ring, which was apparently looked pretty good. But RVD wins it with a 5-star frog splash. Solid pre-show match. Hulk Hogan comes out to open SummerSlam, the actual show. Basically says, typical shit that you expect him to say. Stars are born at SummerSlam, blah, blah, blah. In the first actual match, Dolph Ziggler defeats The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. I love this so much. Dolph Ziggler has, this has been a long time coming. He's deserved this for a long time. The Miz, never been a fan of The Miz. Was never happy that he was even in the WWE to begin with. He's decent on the mic, mediocre in the ring. Dolph Ziggler, he should be beyond the point now where he's beyond the Intercontinental title point. But it's better than nothing. It's a start. Maybe it can lead to something else. But wins the match with a zigzag. And we'll see where this goes, how long he actually keeps this title, and if this even leads to anything at all. Paige defeats AJ Lee to regain the Divas Championship. Nothing special about this match, really. But, oh yeah, I forgot to get a prediction video. I didn't forget. I got sick on, I was sick from like Thursday till last night. Still kind of sick, but feeling a little bit better now. But I meant to get a prediction video out about SummerSlam, but instead I'll just tell you what my predictions were going into it. I predicted Ziggler would win, although I thought that match was kind of iffy. You never really feel confident about the WWE doing anything good for Ziggler. But I said, what the hell? Maybe something magical will happen for Ziggler. And I picked him to win that match, and luckily he did. I like Ziggler, one of my favorite, newer guys. Besides, probably my favorite, favorite guy who's debuted in the past 3 or 4 years. I know he's on the Spirit Squad years back, and that just goes to tell you, he's really paid his dues in the WWE for a long time. It's really a shame that he's getting treated like shit, or has been for a while now, and the same with RVD. RVD is a legend. I mean, there's no reason he should be jobbing to anyone. Absolutely, it's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, Paige defeats AJ Lee. I thought AJ Lee would win this match. I didn't think they were ready to give the title back to Paige yet. I didn't think they felt like she was really ready for a title run. I thought that's why they took it away from her so quickly. But I was wrong. Paige picks up the win and reclaims the Divas Championship. Rusev defeats Jack Swagger. I thought Swagger would win this match. I thought that a flag match was something totally different than what they had. What they had, it was winner of the match has the a big flag drop down, and they sing that country's national anthem, U.S. or Russia's, and it turned out to be Russia's, which is really stupid. Just just watching that. Um, Rusev, this feud has been nothing spectacular to me at all. Been very boring, very mid-Carter feud. But Rusev apparently hasn't lost yet. Wasn't aware of that until someone told me uh, the other day. But yeah, Rusev has not lost, so maybe he's headed somewhere in a good direction. But we'll have to see him and Lana. Bray Wyatt defeats Chris Jericho. I predicted this one. Uh, Bray Wyatt is they're going to give him a bigger push. Just wait for the right time. But picking up a win against Chris Jericho at SummerSlam is very big. This was a decent match. No, I didn't think any match was spectacular at this whole show, but the outcomes were pretty good, for me at least. I guess depending on what you wanted to happen. But yeah, Bray Wyatt beats Chris Jericho, gives him the what's it called? Can't remember the special right now. Sister Abigail gives him that old thing. He did the spider thing from The Exorcist thing. He did all that. Blah blah blah. Back and forth match. Seth Rollins defeats Dean Ambrose. I predicted this one. This was a weird match, really. Lumberjack match, and I thought the Lumberjacks would really favor Dean Ambrose, but they really were, not favoring anyone. They were, pretty neutral. Seth Rollins got out of the area at one point, was up in the stands, uh, and he went back down. He was trying to leave, I guess, the entire arena or whatever, go backstage, and the Usos, some other guys, grabbed him, threw him back in the, were carrying him back to the ring, and uh, Dean Ambrose jumps off the top rope. Everyone goes flying back, the whole deal. But Seth Rollins ends up winning this match by hitting Dean Ambrose with the briefcase while the ref was down. And I don't know if he was down or just turned the other way, one or the other. And Seth Rollins picks up the win, as I predicted. Roman Reigns beats Randy Orton. I predicted this one as well. This was probably the best match, I would say, but not by a large margin. Really back and forth match. Looked like it was going to end several times, but Roman Reigns finally gets it with the spear and defeats Randy Orton. And I think that one was pretty damn obvious. I think everyone saw that one coming. Stephanie McMahon defeats Brie Bella. I thought Brie Bella was going to win this, but thinking about it now, it really makes sense because you had to have known that something was going to happen in this match. Like, it wasn't just going to be a regular match where, Brie Bella just out-wrestles Stephanie McMahon or Stephanie McMahon out-wrestles Brie Bella. You knew that something big was going to happen, and it did, with Nikki Bella turning on Brie Bella. Just give her a forearm punch, whatever, knocks her ass out, and then Stephanie McMahon picks up the win. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, Nikki Bella's in the Authority now, supposedly. Then the last match, man, this was crazy. Brock Lesnar beats the living shit out of John Cena. I did not see this coming at all. I thought Cena was going to win. I heard rumors that Lesnar was going to win. I thought it could really go either way. I really thought there was a good chance that Lesnar was going to win this match. But even though I picked Cena, I thought it was really a toss-up. But it's the way that it went down that I did not expect in a million years. Man, I had not seen someone get destroyed like that in this big of a match ever. Never seen that before. I think it was 16 German suplexes that Lesnar gave to Cena. Completely dominated the match. There was a couple times where Cena put him in the STFU. He's got a random surge of energy. Lesnar instantly just flipped that shit out, and Brock Lesnar ends it with the F5. Absolutely destroys Cena. Wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That's how the show ends. So like I said, the outcomes were good. The matches were nothing special at all. Uh, I'm not gonna. I'll talk about this more in my Raw review of tonight. It's now, I don't know when you're watching this, but it's now Monday night, just about an hour after Raw ended. Uh, but Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose had a better match tonight than I think any match uh, last night at SummerSlam. So that just goes to tell you. But yeah, the outcomes were good. The matches were very mediocre. Nothing spectacular, but it was pretty cool. I'm not a John Cena hater, but I'm definitely not a John Cena fan, and I don't like Cena having the title at any point in time because we've seen it too much, and it makes the WWE far too boring for me. And Brock Lesnar's the champ now, and we'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes. We don't know anything more after tonight's episode of Raw where it's going to go. It's looking like maybe a Cena rematch. Cena wasn't there tonight. Don't really know for sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'd give this pay-per-view. Hmm. I'm feeling about a 6.5 to a light 7 on this. Mainly just because of the outcomes. If the outcomes were bad, I'd give this pay-per-view about a 3.5 or something like that. But because I like the outcomes, 6.5. And now I got to give the WWE credit for that. For John Cena getting his ass kicked. They booked it. I got to give them credit, and that's all. That's my main conclusion for 2014 SummerSlam, and that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.